The rear drive unit can now be programmed, and the torque settings can be changed to several different variants. This is the beginning. You have to download the VMware Workstation 15 player, as you can see on the screen. You have to download the file from our forum user Kakper. He's got a 3.5 gig 7-zip file. This video starts when you already have that 7-zip file downloaded to your desktop or whatever folder you choose, and it's already been extracted. So open up the player, and now we begin. Open virtual machine so we can connect to his machine. Find the file that you extracted, just to show you the root path. DAFT-R was the original beta test folder. This is the latest and greatest 7-zip file that was extracted. August 20th. August 20th. And again, this is the virtual machine file. We've now added it to our player. Go down to Play Virtual Machine. Let's do this. While the machine is booting up, you can go ahead and get your Carloop out of the box and connect the USB cable to your laptop. The other end needs to be mini USB, but don't connect the Carloop to it yet. Just connect the USB side to the laptop. This takes a minute or so to boot up. I think the screen's going to flash purple in a second. Here we go. And the two icons that we have to choose from, I will be creating a second video for the icon on the right, which is DAFT ABS. But for now, we're going to go ahead and click on the DAFT RDU icon. Again, at this point, we do not have the Carloop connected to the laptop. Double click the icon. This laptop is very slow. It's borrowed. Your mileage may vary. May be very quick to open for you. There we go. As typical for flashing, follow the warning, follow the notes at the top. You want to turn off screensaver, turn off power management. I've got all of that turned off on this borrowed laptop for now. which means I don't have to constantly move the mouse to keep things awake. So at this point, I just have the laptop plugged into the charger, and the Carloop again is by itself, but I do have a USB cable connected to the laptop. So we'll go ahead and say yes here. Hit enter. Now this particle device is the Carloop. So we're not plugging it into the OBD2 port yet. The car is in the garage. I'm in my office. So we will go ahead and connect the Carloop. As you can see here, there's the OBD2 side, and there is the mini USB side on the top. And the V is facing up. Hit return when ready. If you get this message and it's not connected, you can look at the top right corner of the screen and it is not connected to the particle. So if you do get this message and you get stumped, go over here to Player, Removable Devices, Photon. We're going to connect the host. So we're connecting the Carloop to the virtual server. It's checking connections. The light is pulsing, looks more like white with a little bit of red. Now it's green. So here are your choices. You can go back to a stock calibration. You can choose T5, which is 12% multiplier to the rear drive unit, and it maintains steering wheel angle. Or you can try T11, which is experimental, and it's 25% multiplier. However, you do not have torque vectoring in the rear. I would only use that for drag racing. You're not going to like that in the twisties. So for now, I'm going to show you that I'm going to press the number 1 key. Because I used the menu at the top, I'm going to have to click a single time onto this screen. Now I can choose 1. Backspace to 1, and hit enter. Alright, it's still green, it's flashing. It says we're all set. Now we can connect the Carloop device to the vehicle. I'm going to pause this video and we're going to go in the shop. Alright, here we are inside my HanksRS. Same screen. It wants us to connect the Carloop to the OBD2 port, turn the ignition on, and hit return when we're ready. Take a look at the Carloop. It's flashing green. The car is in the off position, so let's go ahead and turn the ignition on after we connect the Carloop. Hang on a second. Carloop is connected to the OBD2 port, as well as the cable to the laptop is still connected, the USB. So let's go ahead and turn the RS on. Low miles for a 16, huh? Alright, here we go. Hit enter. This script doesn't take that long compared to the ABS flash that we'll do in a separate video. Just like the instructions say from the programmer that came up with this, I highly recommend a battery charger being connected to your RS. We're getting there. This isn't like flash tuning. There's no error messages that pop up on the dash. Almost to 320. Just a few more blocks to write. All right. There we go. That concludes this video. You can choose setting 0 for stock, 1 for the 12% multiplier, or 2 as stated before, which would be the 25%, but there's no twisty fun for that 25%. I would only recommend it for drag racing. Later.